So yesterday, good afternoon. Good afternoon, grade 5 Saturn. Yesterday we talked about fractions in general, but today we will talk about the parts of the fraction. Antibaybayaginin. So for example, we have here 3/4. How do we write that? We write it as 3 and then fourth. Iplipatat what should be added at the end? We should add th. So 3/4. So these are the parts of a fraction. Dati taking nga to, or yung nasa taas, we call that as numerator. We call that as numerator. Okay. Sa baba naman po, we call that as denominator. Apo. Nagligat ang surat dito eh. Nagligat talaga. Tor. So, ayan lang ubing. Yan lang po yung parts ng fraction natin. Yung nasa taas, we call it as numerator, and yung nasa baba, we call it as denominator. Ma'am, anong tawag dun sa line, horizontal line? Dito eh. Wala po tayong tawag dyan. Okay, we just call it as horizontal line natin or linya nga paedda. Okay, ubing, that's the part of a fraction. Next, we'll proceed to the different types of fractions. I have here an example. Yan. We have here 1/8 or 1/8, 4/8, and 7/8. So, anong mapapansin niyo dito sa fractions na to? I will give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, napapansin niyo ubing? Agpapadada nga number 8. Agad awag tayo ngamin ka dati baban? Ti party fraction? Okay, we'll call it as denominator. Mapansin natin, pare-pareho sila ng denominator. They all have the same denominator. So, ang tawag po natin dyan ay similar fraction. Ito po. So, basahin po natin. It says here, fractions with the same denominators are called similar fractions. Take note ubing, same denominators. In Ilocano, agpapada da iti denominators. Kati denominators, iso tinakin baba, nga number ijay fraction. So, yan po. We call it as similar fractions. Okay, ubing? Next. Another example, we have here 1/2, 7/10, and 3/8. Anya met mapansin nyo kadagiti ubing. I will give you another 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pansin natin, hindi po pare-pareho yung mga denominator nila. They don't have the same denominators. They are different. So, anong tawag po natin dyan? We call it as dissimilar fractions. So, basahin natin, fractions with different denominators are called dissimilar fractions. Take note with the word different denominators. Kahit nasa man ubing sabasabali, handa agpapada iti denominator. Ket ti denominator ket iso tinakin baba nga part iti fraction. O si handag papada, we have here 2, then 10, and then 8. So, we call it as dissimilar fractions. Okay, so let's try if you understand the introductory lesson. Okay, let's try if you understand the two types of fraction. So, we have here 1/6, 5/6, 13/6, and 19/6. Kaya napansin nyo, Bing, they have the same denominators. At papadada nga, 6. So, what do we call this type of fraction? Okay, we call this as similar fraction. Bakit siya naging similar? Why did it become similar fractions? Kasi they have the same denominator or pare-pareho sila ng denominator. Next example, have 2/9, 7/8, 14/25, 25th, 26/4. Anong type of fraction ito? Okay, we call it as dissimilar fraction. Bakit siya naging dissimilar? Look at the numerator. Pare-pareho ba sila? Hindi. Ibig sabihin, they have different denominators. So, naging dissimilar fraction. Okay, question. Are 5/11 and 8/11 similar fractions? Yes or no? Correct. Yes. It is a similar fraction because they have the same denominator. Agpada da ngamin iti denominator. Question. Are 2/5 and 5/2 similar fraction? No, they are not similar fractions, which means they are dissimilar fraction. Apay nga dissimilar da ma'am? Because they don't have the same denominators or they have different denominators. Sabali iti denominators da. Okay, did you understand it? If not, you can pause the video and then go back. Agsubli kayo ubing, buyain nyo ulit, tapno maawatan nyo. Okay, we will proceed to the next one. Kita nyo man dito ubing. Okay, we will proceed to the next one. Kita nyo man dito umuna nga fraction. What is this fraction? It's called 1/2. Very good. Agyat mapansin nyo kadag ito yung numbers ito'y 1/2. Sino't basbasit? Ni number 1 or ni number 2? Ni number 1, basbasit ni number 1. Ayan na ni basbasit nga number. Ada dyan numerator or ada dyan denominator? Correct. Ti basbasit nga number ada dyan numerator. Next, kita natin dito yung fraction. We have here 3/5. Sino't nabababait ta nga number? Ni number 3 or ni number 5? Okay, it's number 3. Ayat yan ni number 3. Ti nabababa nga number. Ada dyan numerator or ada dyan denominator? Okay, tinabababa nga number ada dyan numerator. Next example, we have here 10/15 or 10/15. Ayan nat yan tinabababa nga number. Ada dyan numerator or denominator? Ada dyan numerator. And the last example we have here 25/30. 25/30. Ayat yan ti basbasit nga number. Ada dyan numerator or denominator? Ada dyan numerator. So what have you observed with the numbers in the numerator? Anya tinapansin nyo kadagiti numbers in the numerator? Dagiti numbers ijay numerator ket basbasit ikumpara tayo ijay denominator. Gusto kadi basbasit dagiti numbers ijay numerator iti nakin nga to ngem ijay denominator. And we call that as proper fractions. Anya deto ay kahit nasawen. A fraction whose numerator is less than its denominator is called a proper fraction. No kano tay numerator ket basbasit ngem tay denominator, we call it as proper fraction. Next. Kita nyo met dito example. We have here 10/5. Agyat mapansin nyo kadag ito yung numbers, ito yung numerator. Alaman? Agyat madlaw yo. Ikumpara yun ta denominator. Dagiti numbers met ito yung numerator ket dakdakkel compared ito'y denominator. Dagiti ating nakin nga to nga number ket dakdakkel nga amang ngem ti adad ti nakin baba nga number. And that's what we call as improper fractions. Ingat kayat nasawen, a fraction with a numerator that is equal to or greater than the denominator is called an improper fraction. Dakdakkel kano ni numerator ngem ni denominator. Nga da kuna na to equal to kuna na. So kahit nasa min ubing, if we have 5/5 o equal to agpadada, we also call that as improper fraction. Uray man pay 100 deta. 100/100, we still call that as improper fractions. Okay, another example will be 3 and 5, 7. Anya met timadlaw yung kadeta ubing. Dito yung numbers, nagtipon iti whole number and fraction. And that's what we call as mixed number. Kalang, isurat ta. Mixed number. Surat kahit na sa 20 mixed number, it is a combination of a whole number and a fraction. It's called a mixed number. So, for example, 1 and 2, 4, nagtipon iti whole number ken fraction, we call this as mixed number. Mix, nagtipon. Okay, let's try to answer this. Write whether the fractions are proper, improper, or mixed number. Let's have number 1. 7/56. Ano po to? Proper, improper, or mixed number? Okay, it's called proper. Apay nga proper? Because the numerator is less than the denominator. Tay numerator ket basbasit ngem tay denominator. Next, number 2. We also call this as proper. Number 3, 15/20. Okay, tama po. Proper. Number 4, proper. Number 5, improper. Apa nga improper? Because the numerator is greater than the denominator. Dakdakkel kami tay number ijay numerator, ngem tay number ijay denominator. Number 6, we also have improper. Okay, tama na yan. Nabayag una ito yung video. Okay, now you will answer this on your notebook. What is a fraction? What are the parts of a fraction? And what are the types of fractions? Kasan yung answeran dito ubing, answer it in your math notebook. If you watch this video, ada amin ti answer na itan. No? Ingat kahit na 70 fraction, ang iti parts ti fraction, ken dagitay types of fraction. And I will check that tomorrow or next meeting. Now, this is your activity. Paki-picture po na inanseran nyo and then send it in our GC. Write whether the following fractions are similar or dissimilar fractions. So, example po. Ito the example, this one. Kalang. So, we have here 1/6, 3/5, and 4/2. Anong fraction po ito? Is it similar or dissimilar? The answer is dissimilar fractions. Ayan po. Because hindi magkakapareho yung denominator. So, answer that on your notebook up to 5 po. Paki-pause na lang po yung video to answer it. And for number 6 to 10, nagkamalinak manin. For number 6 to 10, this is number 7. Ay, example lang dito. Okay. Write what type of fractions are given. So, write A if it's proper fraction, B if it is improper fraction, and C if it is mixed number. So, example po, we have here 6/8. So, anong type of fraction po ito? The answer is letter A, proper fraction. Gawin nyo po yan, number 6 hanggang 10 on your notebook. Paki-pause na lang po while answering. Okay. Now, tomorrow, we will have another lesson. Tuhan nyo na buya dito. You must watch it because masapol nyo. So, ayan. Thank you for watching, guys. See you on our next video. Thank you.